Alright, here we are at Wilderness Lodge, and I went to Roaring Fork, and I got the 10-hour pulled pork sandwich, which, pro tip, these little boxes, you can just cut these little corners. They're meant to fold out. It creates like a nice flat plate. So you can see the pulled pork sandwich. Oh, that looks good. It's on a brioche bun. It comes with coleslaw and then a whole mound of French fries. They look good too. I'll show you the coleslaw. Did I grab a fork? I think I did. Yeah, that's coleslaw. Alright. So I'm gonna try the coleslaw first. That's very good. Very zesty, zingy, a little bit of vinegar, mayo, almost like a celery salt, and that vinegar bite. Very pickled cabbage. That's excellent. French fries are the shoestring fries. They're exceptional. Lightly oiled. Very little salt, but just enough to punch the flavor. Extremely crispy. They're really good. Okay, and then the star of the show, which I didn't put any barbecue sauce on it externally, but hang on. Star of the show. Come on. Auto zoom. Auto focus. Come on, Sammy. There we go. So look at that thing. Delicious pulled pork on a brioche bun. That's out of this world. Bun is kind of like sogged out a little bit, but and certainly very greasy. But the meat itself is really high quality. I get a ton of that smoke flavor. That richness from the fatty pork. And then it's got like a little bit of sauce on it, but just not a lot. So on the entirety of this, the 10-hour pulled pork brioche sandwich, I wish the brioche bun wasn't as oily and saturated as it is, but the meat is phenomenal, the coleslaw is phenomenal. I actually think I'm gonna take a little bit of barbecue sauce, throw that on top. They come in those little Heinz packets. That's a honey mustard. So these little guys, they come in those little packets. So I'm gonna throw that on top with some French fries and some coleslaw, and that sandwich will be banging. I just wish that it wasn't as greasy, but overall, let's give this a 3.6. And then I'm gonna skip ahead to dessert here. This is a Thanksgiving cupcake, which looks really cool. It has 3 white chocolate maple leaves on it. And I believe that's a pumpkin cream cheese filling that they have in here. So I'm gonna use my cupcake pedestal. I can't find my fork. Oh, it's over there. So this is all at Roaring Fork. Like that segue. So this is a vanilla cake. Give you a better, oh, this thing is cut in two almost. It's all like ridged out. Interesting. That's a really interesting texture for a cupcake. Okay. Wonder why that is. I know it's filled. Let's get a little bit of this icing, which is nice and whipped. It's not like hard as a rock. That tastes like vanilla. This is not chocolate. It's like a hard moldable something. Oh, a little windy. I don't know what they are. It's almost like fondant. That's super hard. Definitely not chocolate. All right, let's cut into this bad boy. So they call this the Thanksgiving cupcake, and it is filled. I think it's actually filled with a caramel cream. All right, oh man. I think I bit off more than I can chew. All right, this is gonna be ugly, but it's all going in. So the cake itself is like a gingerbread almost. It's like a spiced gingerbread. And then the inside filling, I didn't get a chance to even taste that. That's like caramel. Wow. I'm shocked by that. Yeah, so gingerbread cupcake with a caramel filling and a really good whipped vanilla top. It's just those slightly odd leaves. Leaves. Slightly odd fondant leaves, because they're not no chocolate. Dude, don't sleep on Wilderness Lodge. This place is phenomenal. Let me just, I know I'm in product shot mode, so it's gonna get a little, I gotta go as slow as possible to pan this around. But there's the pool. And then this is the outside section where you can sit for Roaring Fork. But sorry it's a little shaky because I'm not in gimbal mode, I'm in product showcase mode, which allows me to do stuff like, oh, you want to autofocus? Bang, there it is. Whoop, I'm out. All right, on the Thanksgiving cupcake, it's good. I just wish the top was a little better. And the caramel isn't as pronounced as I would have liked, but still a pretty good cupcake. It's very solid. I'm gonna give that a 3.2. Let's take a walk around Wilderness Lodge. I'll show you a couple of my favorite things in here too.